North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has reaffirmed his commitment to a nuclear-free Korean peninsula amid a standoff with the United States. The statement immediately follows a high-level South Korean delegation's visit to Pyongyang to set up a summit later this month between Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon Jae-in. Remember, Kim has repeatedly declared similar intentions of eliminating his nuclear arsenal. North Korea has taken some steps, such as dismantling its nuclear testing site this year, but the US wants it to take a more serious disarmament measure. A recent impasse between North Korea and the United States, with neither side seemingly willing to make a substantive concession, has generated widespread skepticism over claims that Kim is intent on dismantling his nuclear weapons program. A senior official in Kim's government says that the Inter-Korean summit this month will focus on what specific steps must be taken to realize the objective of removing nuclear weapons from the Korean peninsula. Top executives from Facebook and Twitter defended their companies in the US legislature over what lawmakers saw as a failure to combat continuing foreign efforts to influence US politics. Facebook Chief Operating Officer Sheryl Sandberg, who testified alongside Twitter Chief Executive Jack Dorsey, acknowledged before the Intelligence Committee of the upper house of US legislature that the company was too slow to respond to Russian efforts to interfere in the 2016 US election and the general American political discourse, but insisted it is doing better on that front.
We are more determined than our opponents, and we will keep fighting. When bad actors try to use our site, we will block them. When content violates our policies, we will take it down. And when our opponents use new techniques, we will share them so we can strengthen our collective efforts.
Twitter Chief Dorsey described his company's tighter monitoring of malicious use of its platform, including notifying law enforcement agencies last month of accounts that appeared to be located in Iran. He said that it suspended 770 accounts of violating Twitter policies.
We've made significant progress recently on tactical solutions, like identification of many forms of manipulation intending to artificially amplify information, more transparency around who buys ads and how they are targeted, and challenging suspicious logins and account creation. We've seen positive results from our work. We're now removing over 200% more accounts for violating our policies.
Facebook, Twitter and other tech firms have been on the defensive for many months now over political influence activities on their sites, as well as concerns over user privacy.
Unfortunately, what I described as a national security vulnerability and an unacceptable risk back in November remains unaddressed.
The U.S. committee has been looking into Russian efforts to influence U.S. public opinion throughout Donald Trump's presidency after U.S. intelligence agencies concluded that entities backed by the Kremlin had sought to boost his chances of winning the White House in 2016.